Which social media platform should you be posting your podcast content to? Specifically, should you be focusing on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube for publishing clips and highlights of your episodes? Hey guys, I'm Nick Nelbach. I'm a podcaster and podcast coach. And today we're going to be diving into a question that a lot of podcasters ask when getting started on social media to promote their shows. Which platform should I use? Well, the short answer that no one is going to like is that it depends.
Come on.
But in this video, we're going to break down some of the key benefits of each platform to help you make the best decision for your show. So let's start with TikTok. The big advantage here is the massive potential reach that you get with over 1 billion monthly users on TikTok. And TikTok's algorithm is great at helping engaging content go viral and reach massive audiences that may be interested in your podcast topic. And it's really the social media platform that puts short-form video content on the map. But TikTok isn't as wide open as it used to be. A few years ago, it was much easier to go viral and just explode your channel and reach way more audiences. And even though it can still happen with over 1 billion monthly users, TikTok isn't really hurting for high quality content like it used to. And then we have the talk of the app being banned here in the US. So whether you're already on TikTok or you're planning to start posting to TikTok, it's always a great idea to bring that audience to something like an email list or something that you own. Regardless of what app you're using or planning to be using, no one wants to lose their audience overnight. Next, let's talk about Instagram. Again, huge reach with 1.2 billion monthly active users. It can be a great place to get your content in front of more eyeballs. Plus, Instagram is constantly adding new features to allow you to engage with your audience like comments, DMs, Q&As, and now polls. But much like TikTok, the reach on Reels has taken a pretty substantial hit as well. There was a time not too long ago where Instagram was really trying to compete with TikTok, and each video could get thousands of hits, if not go viral. This is obviously becoming more difficult, but that just means your content has to be constantly evolving and getting better. I will say, whether you're posting to TikTok or Instagram, both of these platforms reward engagement. So that means it's not enough to just post a video once a week or even once a day. Both TikTok and Instagram want to see you actually engaging on the platform and using the different features that the platforms have. That means commenting on other people's content, responding to comments on your own content, and taking advantage of all the features that you have access to. The more social you can be on these social media platforms, the more your content will get rewarded. And finally, let's talk about YouTube. And here's a fun little fact. YouTube is the single most popular platform for listening to podcasts, even more than Spotify, even more than Apple Podcasts. So on YouTube, you have access to a huge potential audience. And now YouTube allows you to connect your RSS feed directly to your YouTube account. So anytime you publish an episode, it's automatically published to your YouTube account as well. The caveat here is that the RSS feed only pulls the audio-only version of your episodes. So even if you've uploaded a video version like to a hosting platform like Spotify for podcasters, you'll still only get the audio version on YouTube. But through YouTube, you have the advantage of reaching a massive audience by posting full episodes and highlight clips to your channel. Plus, you can engage with your content through comments and the community features inside of YouTube. This is not something that's easily done on traditional audio-only platforms like Apple Podcasts. Then you have the monetization side of things to consider.
Show me the money!
YouTube has built a pretty big name for itself in offering one of the most generous monetization programs over any other social media platform. That said, there are certain thresholds and criteria that you need to meet in order to start making money from YouTube directly. So what should you do? And going back to that dreaded "it depends" answer, you need to think about what's best for you, and more importantly, what's best for your audience. Just think about who is your audience, where are they hanging out the most, and where are they most likely to consume your content. Now, if I had to pick only one, I would put my focus on YouTube. It has the most robust features for podcasters and the largest built-in audience of podcast listeners. But you can still publish to all these other platforms. Now, the best piece of advice that I can give is put your main focus into one platform and redistribute that content to the other channels. So maybe you want to focus your efforts on TikTok. So you'll create the content specifically for TikTok and then publish it out to these other channels as additional pieces of content. Then as you begin to grow your TikTok audience and you feel more comfortable with the platform, then you can start focusing on getting more specific with some of these other platforms as well. And now before you say, oh my gosh, Nick, that means I have so much more work to do publishing and posting to these other channels. Stop it. No, you don't. Minvo is the platform that I use for this. And not only do I edit my content and pull out highlights and clips from my long form content, I can actually publish to social from that platform as well. Once I get done editing, I just click export and publish to socials. And Minvo will even write captions for you. So there's really no excuse to not get your content to all these platforms. Now, if you want to try Minvo yourself for free, I put a link down in the description of this video. And I'm interested to know, where are you planning to put most of your effort in social media? Is it YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more social media strategy and video editing tips.